Right here. That's exactly where I need to start. That's how I need to sync the videos. Because I need to sync the video and audio and figure out how all that dumb shit works at some point in my life. Probably won't. Probably secret notes. That's what I get for not using a secret notes. So, Poontoken, you are now in the town of Krakgar.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah! I'm
Why
still
don't you
screaming. I'm still screaming. Ah!
I was gonna say, why don't you catch us up on
no.
last week?
Oh God. Ah! Went to Krakgar with my new little friend, Argimigius.
Vibronas.
Vibronas. Venn diagram.
Yep.
And
Venereal disease.
Yeah, and we went to Krakgar, and everything seemed normal. Everything was great. People having an okay time. Kids playing hoop and stick.
Yep.
And we went to talk to a local. She was doing her laundry. She took us to her little hut, and her entire family was dead inside.
Yeah.
And she's acting like nothing's even happening. So.
Yep. You are indeed correct. So
I'm hoping I have one of those moments with Vibranium where he's still screaming, and I get to like shake him a little, and then I kind of smack him, but in like a friend way, in like a snap out of it.
Yeah,
hoping that
certainly just happened.
Yay!
Could you hand me the poon? Could you hand me your poon, or put your token out here? I like that you're just like, yeah, this is exactly what's gonna happen. That's exactly what happens.
Okay, and I think the last thing I did was detect magic.
Yes, and you
were like,
you feel like you could have rolled in a different state, and you'd be able to feel this kind of magic just thrumming around you, pushing against the small of your back.
Okay.
So this is Justine Jartok.
Justine, I'm gonna smack her.
She's not carrying beer and shit. She's just a miniature that happens to be a tavern lady.
I'm gonna smack her.
Yeah? Go ahead.
It's in the same way, just like, snap out of it! Smack.
Oh, okay, you're not attacking her?
I'm not attacking her. No, I'm just in a... Because I don't have magic, really. Also, it's funnier to just smack her.
That's true. That's fine. You can just do it.
Just trying to snap out of it. You killed your family.
I thought you meant it was like you're just gonna flat attack her.
No, it's just an attempt to wake her up.
She looks back at you and she's like, "Wow, what's your fucking problem? You don't need to hit me, just because I'm lower than you."
All right, fuck.
Oh, so so you're looking into the room. This hut is a circular hut. It's got a loft up to the right hand side, and like her family's just dead on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, like between the kitchen and the settee.
Oh my god, I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look around more. Anything else besides the obvious? This is a crime scene now.
Well, Vibronas is gonna look and say, well, I forget what his fucking voice was. It doesn't matter. But anyway, Vibronas is gonna look and say, Madam Poontoken, what should we do? This...
Madam.
Alright,
I'm gonna look at Justine. I'm gonna say, you sit. Just sit at the table. Don't touch anything. Don't move.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hope that she does it.
Okay.
But I say it in a way like, don't make me hit you again, like, because I will.
She kind of looks like,
and I'll mean it this time.
Yeah, she kind of looks at you like a standard suburban mom about to ask for the manager, but then she just kind of zips her mouth shut. And
because then, I am the manager, bitch.
Yeah, she kind of closes her mouth and like bites on her lip and just sits down anyway.
Huff. Grubble. Okay.
So.
Vibronius maximum.
Getting there.
Do you know... Dude, it's never gonna stop. Do you know what magic do you know? Do you know anything that could lift her fog? Because we need to interrogate her.
Yes, he's gonna look. He's gonna pull out his tome. He carries a wizard spellbook with him, even though I haven't decided his character class yet. But he carries a spellbook with him, and he's gonna look through it and have about a 40% chance of having exactly what you're asking for.
Let's see.
Guess what? Sure does. So he has a explore mind spell.
Oh shit!
And so he's gonna cast it on her, and he's gonna say, "Please,
Vibranium, dig deep."
He's gonna say, "Please, look, don't break my concentration for a moment while I cast this." And 2 minutes are gonna pass, and he's gonna cast.
I'm gonna turn around and not break his concentration.
Okay. Do you want to roll perception while he's trying to get in touch with this woman? Apparently, I should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna look around, inspect the crime scene. But very softly. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he just meant could you not? Like...
Well, I got a 2.
Oh well, you see, it's a house. You see, it's a pretty reasonable hut.
Sure is a hut.
Yeah,
look at this hut.
Not like anything crazy or eccentrically
summer hut.
Yep, just beautiful, pretty plain.
Wow.
Even the lower 99% could afford something like this.
Are there nautical themed knickknacks, but like the ones that have trickled down to like Target level?
No,
knickknacks.
Not quite, but
live, laugh.
More ocean themed, less nautical.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whatever that means.
Yeah.
more beachy, less nautical.
But yeah, as you look around, there's nothing really out of place with it apart from the bloody bodies on the floor.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna inspect the bodies.
Yeah. And what you're gonna
search through their pockets.
What you're gonna find is a couple of stab wounds. From I don't know, like maybe a heavy kitchen knife. Maybe I'm
gonna loot the bodies. I got a 3.
You find nothing.
Shit.
There's no loot. Turns out.
Okay.
Turns out that a family just there for vacation probably wouldn't have too much loot with them.
When the opportunity presents itself.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. And I don't disagree. It's a smart move. So.
Sorry, DM.
So Vibronium casts his fucking whatever spell I just made up, and you hear him mumbling in the back. It's kind of like just like a weird circular moaning ish. It's real weird. That kind of weird shit, and he begins by asking, "Why did you kill your family?" I forget. Did he have a deep before? No, it wasn't a deep before. He just looks at her and goes, "Mrs. Jartok, why did you kill your family?" And her meek voice returns, "Just for the fun of it." And are you gonna turn? Are you facing away?
I'm listening, but
I'm also... listening? Are you looking towards them? Or are you still digging around the bodies for gold?
Oh no, I'm gonna raid the fridge.
And
I got that 20.
Yeah, so inside of the icebox,
that's probably my one nat 20.
You're gonna find some of the finest, freshly cooked filet.
There's filet mignon in there.
Filet of animal.
Filet of animal. I'm gonna take it with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in my handy pack of holding.
So
I'm listening.
So while you
trying to keep it cash.
While you're listening with your back turned as the one striker in the party currently, just kind of completely ignoring the entirety of the situation.
I am not.
You're gonna hear Vibronas squelch.
Oh shit!
In a high pitch.
No.
And turn back as
I was gonna flirt with him. Justine
Jartok throws the chair that she's sitting on behind her, and you see her. She's finished her slashing motion.
Oh god!
With the same kitchen implement she probably killed her family with that I hinted at earlier in the conversation. What would you like to do, Poontoken?
Viscosity, no!
And you see that he's been nicked across the cheek.
He's been nicked. Is he okay?
He's bleeding a little bit. He's got some good blood to it, but you hear him screaming in pain.
I'm gonna give him the cold meat that I've just taken from the fridge, and I'm gonna smack it against his face and say, "Hold that there. It'll help." And then I'm gonna draw my... What do I want to draw?
Do you want to take out your double maces, or do you want to take out your dildo? That's what you have.
She's got a knife. I've got 2 warhammers. I've got...
Oh, yeah, that's right. 2 warhammers.
A dagger.
Well...
Man.
She might...
Yeah, I'm gonna... Wait, I already have my dildo out, don't I? I pretty much always have that baby out.
Yeah. So you can hit her bludgeoning damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit her in the face.
Go ahead and roll 20.
Shit.
What's your strength modifier?
I have +3.
It's gonna...
I mean, I don't really want to kill her, so it's
You're gonna touch her with the tip. You're gonna touch her with the tip, she's gonna reel back in surprise, but it does no damage.
Okay, I'm gonna try to knock the kitchen knife out of her hand.
Okay, well she's gonna... Well,
after whatever.
I was gonna say, after you swing at her, she's gonna return your... your action with...
This is what it's all been leading up to, me fighting a housewife.
She rolled a solid 19.
Fuck!
What's your armor class?
God damn. 13.
Okay, so you have an armor class 13, yeah. So she's gonna hit with her knife blow. She's just kind of like whoosh across your chest. Damn. But you're obviously
my titties!
Up. You're armored up, so like it's gonna hit for 1d6 damage. It's gonna hit for 2 points of damage.
Dang.
And yeah, you were back up at 27.
I'm at 25 right now. Okay.
And she's snarling at you.
Jesus Christ.
And she's a woman she's a woman in a really curious, confusing situation.
Yeah.
Almost like your DM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to kill her. I really want to try to... okay, this is probably a really stupid thing to do. I don't care. I'm gonna try to like lunge for her and like wrest the dagger out of her hand. Okay. Maybe with like a solid just punch. Just using my meaty Poontoken fist.
Are you gonna try to like grapple her and rip it out of her hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know any other way to disarm her really.
All right. Well, I didn't buy the grappling instruction book because I hear it's a way longer in 5th edition than it should be. Go ahead and roll a 20.
Let's see what happens. 12?
Yeah, plus your strength, so 15. Yeah. You certainly do manage to grab her, and when you grab her, her body feels like really hot. Okay, so I want you to roll an athletics check to see if you can just rip the knife out of her hand.
14?
Plus
my what? Strength, dexterity?
Dexterity.
+3.
Okay. So yeah, Poontoken manages to get her big, well-muscled hand around her hand and just kind of like smashing it against the floor to try and disarm her, and she eventually does let go of the knife, and she's... Are you gonna like reverse frog splash her, I guess is the thing? Like kind of like where you hook your legs around her thighs so she stops kicking squiggling. And then like having her arms.
Yeah.
I forget what move it's called. I haven't wrestled in 2 decades.
I can picture it. Yeah. I'm trying to restrain her.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yell out to Vibronas, get a fucking rope, something.
Okay. Yeah, and
we're gonna tie her down.
He's gonna look around the room real quick, and he's gonna come back. There's a utility rope that just happened to be hanging, because people garden and climb and shit. So it's really easy to find.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna come back with rope, and I assume just start kind of tying her up.
I'm gonna try to like She-Hulk her up, like, kind of, like, this way, because I'm a barbarian. I'm pretty big and strong, so, like, I can, like...
Oh, yeah, this is a tiny house woman.
Yeah, so I'm just, like...
I'm impressed she hit you.
I'm just, like, as am I.
It's been weeks since we've had any combat, so...
Yeah, I just got real excited. Mm-hmm. I was like, yep, all this waiting.
Yep.
Gonna fight this lady. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to wrestle her into, like, a kitchen chair so that we can strap her down.
Okay. And, I want to know how well you strap her down, so grab a 20 and roll it.
Shit.
We're gonna go for, construction. Is that 9?
That's a 9. Yeah.
Alright. So you do a great job. The knots are certainly pinching all her improper points. Like you're doing, like, it's not the safest of ties. It's just it's a really good hog tie of a human being, and the knots are strong. So
okay, that's fine.
You're all good.
Live with it.
So, and she's just kind of looking at you, snarling and spitting, and just
Jesus Christ! All right, what the fuck else do I have? Anything that can help?
You can interrogate however you'd like.
Oh yeah, that's what's happening.
In whatever method we can just figure out.
I'm gonna threaten to break her knickknacks.
Okay, that's not gonna do anything.
God damn it! So she's not in there.
She is in there, but she's hyper focused on. She's hyper focused on red hot anger.
I'm trying to draw her out. Jesus Christ! All right.
Okay.
I want to break, like, her live, laugh, love sign across my knee, just as an attempt, just to get a rise out of actual her, just to bring her out. I'm trying to, like.
You could see that one of her children was probably practicing archery, and there are real arrows, and then there's also those fake bullshit arrows that are just like, hey, this way, that are hanging up. You're breaking those too, or?
I guess I'm not breaking anything, because you already said that it wasn't going to work, so fine.
Well, what do you? I'm trying to think.
Roll a thing.
Roll a thing. All right, so Vibronas gets her to at least breathe a little bit and be sort of human for a moment or two, so she's calmed down enough that you could ask her probably 4 questions. Thanks to this timer.
Okay.
That I rolled.
What's her name?
Justine.
Justine. Hey, girl. You still in there?
Why are you holding me down? They're trying to take everything from me. They're trying to take everything from us.
Who?
All of you.
Shit.
They're trying to take all of our worldly possessions away, and my children are dead. Look at this. I killed them.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, wow. Figured as much. All right, that was 2 questions, right?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Dances with the Eyes, the latest by Kevin Costner.
Ooh, you're winning, because that's how dancing works, right?
I guess.
It's a dominance thing, right? I assume. I'm gonna ask her again. Just giggling through this interrogation. It's really funny. It's really funny. What is her fuck?
Justine.
Justine. Just tell me what happened, please.
I took them from the world because I wanted to, because the world was trying to take them away from me. I chose.
So this is you that I'm speaking to right now?
Yes,
this is
of course.
That was like all my questions. I didn't mean to do that. I don't fucking care.
No, it doesn't matter. Keep going.
But for a second ago, you didn't know what was happening. Like a second ago, you were like, God damn it, what?
A second ago, it's almost like the story had no clue that you weren't just gonna flat out fucking murder this woman and did no prep in the direction that you're going.
Oh.
None at all. Because the last time, you just murdered everybody.
Don't think I'm not tempted, okay? I'm trying to set a good example for my new friend
You're doing a killer job. It's just a
trying to flirt with.
Let's just call it a surprise turn of events.
Okay, yeah. I just want to know what
she's gonna say, I did it. I chose. This place called me here to do it.
Uh-huh.
Then she's gonna go back to snarling.
Are you telling me that everyone outside has killed their families? Is that why everyone's here?
That's for you to find out.
Fuck you. Hey, Vibronas.
He's looking at you. He's holding a steak on his cheek. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
What do you think? Is there any way we can save her? Is there anything we can do?
He's going to look at you and he's going to go off on a long diatribe about how it wasn't her fault that she attacked him.
Yeah. You're right. Not my question.
Yeah.
You're right. My question is there anything we can do to reverse her mental state?
Oh.
Any ideas?
We can leave her here and hope... We can leave her here tied up and hope it wears off.
No, I'm going to kill her.
I just was going to do the same thing, but slower.
Why slower?
She attacked me.
Go for it, man.
Alright, let's leave her just roped here. And you see...
Jesus Christ! Dude, Jesus.
Yeah, you see Vibronas.
I'm like pleasantly surprised. I'm like, oh, I thought you were gonna like talk me out of it.
No, you see Vibronas hold her by the chin and look at her.
Oh.
And say, "Die alone," as he spits on her forehead and takes some oily rags out of one of his side pouches, shoves them in her mouth, and gags her, and just walks out of the building. Just pissed that he got attacked. Just beyond pissed.
Guess I'll do the dirty work. Okay.
Oh, he's gonna leave her there to starve.
Oh, I see.
To starve.
I'm not gonna do that.
That's how it goes.
No, I'm not gonna do that. That's because that's still a risk.
Okay.
The idea is I don't want her to like get free and just start murdering people. If there's no way to save her, it's like a dog. You gotta put it down.
All right. Well,
dog took out its entire family.
Yeah. What do you?
I'm gonna take out my dagger. And I'm gonna something quick and painless.
All right, roll your 20 because the higher you get, the more I will 100% make this the most beautiful kill you've ever had. Poontoken.
Excited.
You picked dagger, right? All right.
13.
All right.
I picked dagger. Yeah.
All right. Are you gonna say anything to her as you grab her by the hair? She's just snarling, snot coming out of her nose, mouth full of greasy rags. Are you going to say anything as you push her head back to bare her neck?
Meh.
Yeah.
I guess I'll say something like, sorry.
All right.
But I definitely go,
All right. And as you... After you say, sorry,
it's a living.
You can feel in the handle of the blade of your dagger, you can feel the handle of your dagger as it passes through her skin, like cutting a steak, just tendons snapping and just the briefest opening of her neck. And you hear gargling blood, still screaming, just gargling blood from her throat hole,
throat hole.
Yeah. And she just continues to make noise for a few moments before she passes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna loot the body.
Okay.
I just want to see if she's got anything on her.
Okay.
You never know. 17.
You're gonna find the only thing that you're gonna find on her is a couple of calluses because she's a housewife in a medieval setting. So she's definitely doing all the housework because of course. And but also you're gonna notice that underneath of her the dress that she's wearing a house dress. It's a little bit low cut, but in the above her cleavage, but below her throat hole that you just put in her, you're gonna see a black super familiar logo start to kind of push out of her skin. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just kind of like a bruise appearing.
Neat. And is it the symbol that was
symbol of Jakal?
Yeah.
Which I drew once, and then I lost that drawing.
Yeah.
I don't remember where it went. Oh, I know where it is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll have to find that and I'll fix it.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
Okay.
All right, gonna go find my little friend.
All right. Do me a super huge favor, because of the pages that you had read while you were. Remember how your reward while you were off in the something keep.
Yes,
you'd been able to read some books.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll a history check.
14.
What's your intelligence?
+3.
Okay.
So it's +3 for everything.
So you would know that is the sign that's coming back on her chest, that's coming out on her chest. You would have read about Jakal's duty of ferrying souls to the other planes after they go.
Duty.
And you would know that used to be something that happened to everything that died after it was taken by Jakal would get that sign on it. So it's not like some weird radar that he's nearby or anything goofy like that or in control. It's just a thing that used to be a thing that after.
So it could mean that he's ferrying souls again.
Could be.
Could be that he's ferrying souls to build some sort of horrifying army.
Could be.
Because fantasy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. All right. Maybe. So that's... Maybe. I forget what I gave you. Gave you 12 pages worth of information. I think your reward was 12 pages of information. I have it written down somewhere.
Something like that.
But either way, everybody gets one.
Yep.
Let's see one. For now.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah. So Justine, I'll take her out of there.
Rest in peace.
So yeah, you've pretty much she murdered her family for apparently fun or because she needed to.
She sure did.
And
well, I think right now what we need to do is make sure that that's not the case in every single home.
Yeah.
That's here.
Okay.
Gonna take a second with my man over here.
Yeah.
What's the best way to do that? Short of doing exactly what we just did.
Okay. Roll a d20. I'll let you do the roll.
Ooh, okay. 12.
Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of you're roaming around. You're roaming around. You're basically scouting the area, just doing just doing a spot check of what's been going on, and all the homes that you pass by, so the lake is central. Are you heading towards the lake, or are you heading away from the lake?
I'm gonna head towards the lake. Okay,
so as you head towards down the many trails that lead down to the waterfront. You stop by every house that you pass, and everything's A-okay.
Yeah, everyone's alive.
Yeah, everyone's alive. Everybody's active. They're off just a little bit. They have that same feeling that Justine did while she was outside working.
So,
but your presentation of, hey, I'm Poontoken the 3 and from out here to investigate. Mind if I look inside quick? Everything's fine. Like you open the doors and kids are cooking or playing Monopoly or weaving rugs or whatever it is they did for fun back then.
Yeah.
That wasn't hoop and stick. All the rage. Hoop and stick.
Now it's the newfangled game, stick and hoop.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 sticks.
Whoa, just 2 sticks?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, maybe the hippest kid at Krakgar has found a pair of juggling sticks at the beach and he's brought him back and he's doing a dumb shit. I was that kid.
Yeah.
I was so obsessed with this thing. Anyway, but you haven't. But through your investigation of a couple of houses and stuff, like things are weird. That magical thrumming that you feel deep inside your skeleton is still there. Mm-hmm. But nothing's really evident. Nothing's really prescient or coming to the surface right now.
Gotcha. So I'm going to talk to Hibiscus. I don't know. I'm going to talk to him just to get my thoughts out loud. Okay, so nothing's wrong for now, but we need to assume that this place is just going to blow any minute. Mm-hmm. People are just going to start murdering each other. I think we have to assume the worst.
It does feel that way.
Yeah. Things are going to get nuts.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go down to the lake. I kind of want to see if the lake is fucked up, if anything's wrong with it.
Okay. That sounds good to me. It sounds the most reasonable.
There's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason why everyone's drawn here.
Yes.
Specifically. Got to figure that out.
And he's going to say, yeah, you're doing a pretty good job figuring what we should do. I'll just follow your lead. I'll be more mindful of my surroundings next time. If I must admit, I was. I let her get the best of me because, well,
it's okay. It's okay. I'm completely glossing over the fact that I was raiding the fridge.
Yeah. Your armor looks great on the back. It just kind of winks at you.
How's that cut feeling?
It feels better. Thanks for the meat.
You're welcome. Ignore that. I'm going to ignore that because he winked at me.
Yeah.
I just assumed he had it all under control. My bad.
Close.
My bad.
Sorta.
My bad.
Who's there? There. Turns out, just like real you, butt's kind of distracting.
Thanks. I guess.
Hey, you want to date sometime? Can we go out? Yeah, let's both just Anyway, it's like we're picking each other up at a bar. So
happy right
in the town of Krakgar, there's like just all those surrounding huts and shit. I don't know if you ever camped in like a regular campsite that's by a beach or some shit, but it's kind of like that where everything surrounds the water, set up in rows, sort of like city blocks, but not quite. And but anyway, you're gonna get to a spot where the last of the settlements is the last row of the settlements is there, and it's opening up to greener grasses and a little longer runs, and the shoreline's up ahead of you, and you're gonna start feeling a very awkward rumble at your feet. Yes. And are you gonna what are you gonna do about it? It's like an earthquake, but that's not a thing where you're from.
No earthquakes.
I don't think so.
Ever. Okay.
Maybe
okay,
on extremely rare occasions. But this is like a Jason and the Argonauts. Like they had the camera operator start shaking the fucking thing. Yeah. This is like a heavy shake. It's starting to grow and resonate and get a little faster, a little faster.
Oh god.
What does Poontoken do? Because sadly enough, Vibronas kind of just clasps onto your side and squeals a little bit.
That's okay. That's all right, because I was actually gonna I was gonna grab him and I was gonna kind of throw him to the ground. Presumably, it's safer. Or I was gonna soccer mom him.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna oh
yeah.
I'll protect you.
Oh, that's real
kind
sweet.
of.
That's really sweet.
Ooh, I like it.
That's real thoughtful of you.
Right.
And he's gonna hold tight to you as the shaking gets worse and worse.
God.
And you're gonna look out for
God.
just 2 seconds.
Ah.
You're gonna look out into the ocean, the lake there. And I'm gonna break out this piece of.
Oh shit! Hello.
It's all dusty and shit. It came from the attic because I was doing work up there. So you look it out and here's some boats and shit.
Nah. Oh yeah. Ah. Oh god.
Cool.
Yeah.
Lean a little too heavy for that one.
Boats.
My bad. So you guys are up here where it's all grassy and things, and you're looking, and you got him. He's holding close to you.
Aww.
And you're looking out, and the water's starting to ripple and wander in sonic waves. As the earth around, as the land around you is just shaking and shaking and shaking. And out in the center, you're gonna see a hole just kind of form in the water. And the boats, they're all rocking up against the shore. They're just like getting violent, more and more violent. And you're gonna see out in the center there's a dark space that starts to happen. And slowly stonework starts to push up from underneath the surface of the water.
Oh god.
And there's a large tower.
Oh fuck.
That starts to grow in the center of the lake. And it's real pretty and it's circular. And it'll be 3D printed by the end of the week. Probably. So it starts to push up, and Vibronas is looking, and he's just, you can feel the fear inside. You can feel the fear in the way that he's holding you. And he's speechless at this happening.
I mean, I feel it too.
Yeah, you certainly feel it.
But I'm gonna,
Yeah.
Not great.
You're gonna get all staunch and
oh yeah,
sit down on the ground with him and wait, like the school bus is late, or
yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I mean, well, I think we found what we're looking for. That's probably it. You know, I'm not the brightest crayon in the box, but I'd say that's probably what we needed. You're
doing pretty good for the sake of things, I'd say. So, after a moment or two, all the chaos is gonna slow down and stop, and the world's gonna stop shaking around you, and you're gonna look out, and maybe it might be a couple thousand yards out into the lake, in the center of the lake. You're gonna see the stonework is sticking up what would be probably about 40 feet from the surface of the water. It's got a high, jagged edge. It looks like a stone tower, but kind of broken, sorta. Yeah. So.
Bullshit. Am I able to sort of tootle out under this little spit here?
Oh yeah, you certainly can.
Can I reach out?
You can be there.
Is that close?
He's gonna follow you there. You're still a couple thousand yards off.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to hijack one of these boats. That's what you're telling me.
Well, I'm curious as to how Poontoken reacts. Like, do you say anything to Vibronas as he kind of just wiggles and scary?
Hey man.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
He looks up at you and he goes,
Hey.
Are you sure? This is...
No.
I've never dealt with any of this.
I'm not sure about anything.
Okay.
But that's okay. It's alright. I give him this, I try to be, as chill as possible, and I say something like, hey man, I'm not gonna force you to come with me, but I could really use you right now. And I make sure that my boobs are, looking great.
Yeah.
And I make my eyes all big.
Ah. Yeah. You're the entire premise of Sailor Moon.
Yeah. Don't leave me.
Sorry, anime kids. Yeah, so he's gonna look up at you and just kind of beaming red, just I'll come. Let's go.
I'm gonna grasp him by the shoulder like a Klingon would, just yeah, because right now we're the heroes that the realm needs, not the heroes the realm deserves.
Yeah, so
something like that. I'm gonna roll because I need to know how eloquent that speech was.
Yeah, it was his starter. It was
exactly as I just said.
Yeah, it was exactly cool. That. But he's still very, very confident in you.
Cool beans.
Confident enough to be
Thank you.
To be silly enough to jump in a boat with you, and we're gonna take this prettiest of printed ones.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It's the special one.
Yeah.
Because it's out.
It's the one. It was the one that printed correctly, and yeah, printed exactly 100% on.
Are we rowing right now?
Yeah, they're oars. You're rowing.
Or I'm rowing because I feel like if he were to row, it would just be him on one oar and like.
You just kind of on the you on the oar with him, and you're just like you're throwing him in circles. Yeah.
It'd be cute.
That sounds about right, actually. Yeah, so he's gonna kind of like sit, and he's not even sitting. He's kind of like foot up on the bow, trying to Captain Morgan the situation, like, trying to take charge, looking out, like doing. He's holding his book and doing weird things with his hand, and he's just checking for magic.
I think it's cute.
Yeah, and obviously, that wave of magic energy is pushing hard against you. Like, you're just feeling it everywhere as you get closer and closer to this magic spire.
So my biceps are like rippling.
Yeah, you're just doing
like
you're doing your lady thing. I'm gonna put you guys right there. So
thank God I have that Bowflex.
Yeah. So Vibronas is gonna look back at you, and he's gonna say, well, I'm sure you can feel the magic energy, but
oh, I feel it.
Do you have a plan when we get there?
Good. Plan.
What should we do?
I'm gonna hit stuff. I'm a barbarian.
Okay.
What do you think we should do?
I have no idea.
We'll poke around.
Try my best not to shit my pants.
Well, if you must shit your pants, just make sure it's at the right time.
Okay. I will. I won't shit my pants on you.
Make sure that you. Thank you. Make sure that you grab that shit and you throw it in the face of someone who deserves it, who's not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna shit the bed on shitting my pants.
Noted.
And you're looking down through this clear water, by the way, as you keep going. Like the waves are the surf is dying down. The 6 foot swells there at the mouth of the Danang. God, I shouldn't have watched Apocalypse Now today. That was really depressing. But anyways, you're looking down into this crystal clear water that is definitely fresh water. In case you need a drink, I do. You're looking as you look down in it. You're going to see movement in the mud way on the bottom. There's a lake in, I believe, Colorado that is so clear that when you're on top of it, you don't realize it's 1,200 feet deep.
Right.
Because it's just, there's no movement. It's the most clear lake or whatever. So this is under the same principle where it looks as if it is just merely a shallow pond, but in actuality, Krakgar Lake is probably 1,500 feet deep. That's like 500 meters to all the Canadian viewers and metric users. Probably. So you're looking down, and you can see at the very bottom of the lake where there's normally fallen trees and weird lake shit. Mm-hmm. You can see there's movement underneath the mud.
I don't like it.
And
I like it. I'm gonna notice that. But I'm not going to say anything just yet because my companion's freaking out already. Mm-hmm. So.
That's real smart. Yeah.
I don't want to.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say.
I don't want to stress him out just yet.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Because that's a pretty horrifying thing to see.
You can certainly smell fear on him. Like, he's not used to this. He's not used to doing anything.
Does it?
It smells like hormones. It smells like hot. It smells like gnome.
Hot, sweaty gnome.
Hormones! You gotta pay extra for those. There's a little fee involved. So anyway.
I liked it a lot.
All puns aside. So yeah, I was gonna say, you being a barbarian, like, when somebody, your brain can process the smell of fear, and you're like, so the bittersweet smell of fear.
Yeah.
You feel it coming from, because he's just a dude. At this point, he just kind of ended up in this job, and there's no reason for him to be here. He'd never faced any shit like this.
I needed help.
Yeah, well, he needed to not be here, apparently. So anyway, you're gonna get up close to the spire, as it were. Did I know? I thought I had one down here. Never mind. Anyway, so in model sense, it's like this big around dish, and it's tall, and there's some arched windows, but at the very top, the stonework's all broken and shit. There should be like a roof there, and there's not. But as you get closer, you can look through the window, like that you're closest to, and see that there's steps leading down.
Leading down.
Leading down.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
So so Vibronas is gonna look and say, you have rope in your adventurer's pack that you bought at the beginning of the game, right? Because you do.
I do. I have a burglar's pack.
That's right. So you have rope. So he's gonna say, could you hand me your rope? I'll moor the boat so that we don't get stuck wherever it is we're going.
Sure.
Okay.
I trust you.
And you're gonna see him working his little gnomish hands and making a lasso. And he's gonna spin it around and whip it up and grab on like one of the broken stonework teeth and pull it tight and then tie it to the tip of the boat or the handle, whatever happens to be a hole. And he's gonna tie the boat to it so that the boat won't go anywhere. And he's gonna look at you and he's gonna say, well, I guess common practice would mean I'm going first. Wish me luck. And then he's gonna reach out a little
Holy shit.
Reach out a little gnome hand to high five you.
Boop. Oh my god. I'm gonna high five him right back.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give it I'm gonna hold back, but it's probably way too much strength.
Yeah, it is because he's gonna reel back a little bit,
and I'll steady him. I don't want him falling in.
And you're gonna see Vibronas just kind of trying to smile, be excited about the situation that he's stuck in.
He's showing
off, and he's gonna climb through the window.
That's cute.
And onto the stairs that are on the other side of the wall. Are you following him?
Yeah, I'm gonna be right behind him.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
I don't want to leave him alone. He's scared.
All right. So
he's a scared little dude.
The tower is certainly real, which is impressive.
Yeah. And
it's just out of nowhere. And go ahead and roll a perception.
19.
Yeah, bro. So you're gonna look down and realize that this tower is impossibly tall. Because as you look down, there's no water level. There's no water in it. You can tell that now. Like the sun is up above, so it would be shining back if there were. It'd be shining off the surface of the water if there were water in it. There is none. There's just a dark circle down at the bottom.
Oh God.
And yeah, that's what you got going on.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, so you're going to start walking down.
That's my staircase song.
Is it?
Do, 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 do. Hey. Vibranium, do you want to get on my back? I'll go to you.
Yes, very much so, please.
Okay.
Like, these are horrifying.
He's going to clean the little back.
Super crazy. Awkward.
Yeah,
fucking,
he's a little guy.
These are the kind of stairs that you find in like an old attic.
I'm watching him like, I'm into it. He's real cute, but all of a sudden he's kind of like, you're like child size.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird. All of a sudden, I don't want you to fall. That's a real long fall.
Yeah.
So.
Is he sitting on the back of your neck or is he sitting on your back? It's a real question. Are you gonna backpack him or are you gonna
like a child on my shoulders?
On your shoulders?
He's gonna be on my back like Yoda.
Okay. All right. So he's like a
backpack. So it's a little slightly less patronizing.
Yeah.
I guess.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
That makes sense. I was just curious as to how you backpack and know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hold tight.
And he's gonna hold you real tight and hope that you don't lose your balance and kind of roll down the stairs for an infinity. But
don't worry, man. I'm great at stairs.
Yeah, you're. Are you? That's the real question.
I don't know.
Have you gone?
I don't know.
That's a weird thing to. No.
I'm great at stairs.
So.
I'm super good at them.
So you're gonna just start moving and keep moving
I've
down
got a
the
whole staircase song. Stairs. It goes doot doot doot.
Yeah.
Like I got.
Yeah, you're pretty good at stairs.
I got this shit.
Yeah, you're like the Fred of a stairs.
A stair is born.
So you're gonna keep going down these stairs without issue, and you're gonna hit like a stutter because you're gonna feel something kind of rumbling on the side on the tower, and it feels like something might be outside of it. Yeah, it's kind of moving a little bit, but it's also like, have you ever been the cat inside the blanket and somebody's messing somebody's running their hands against it? Yeah, kind of like that where you're like. It feels like something's crawling up the tower, maybe, or like near it. It's not like the world's shaking again.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like there's a scuttle.
Yeah.
There's something.
There's something going on the outside of the tower.
Okay.
And after you're gonna get about 500 stairs down, and that dark spot is still just as big. And are you gonna look up?
It sounds like you really want me to.
Are you? That's the real question.
Yeah.
Are you gonna look up?
Yeah.
That's where the sun is. It's pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and as you look up, right in front of you, about 40 feet in front of you as the stairs go, a large tentacle is gonna come smashing through the wall.
Are you gonna make me fight my kraken? You son of a bitch.
And that seems like a great place to end the episode.
I haven't even painted him yet.
Oh, it's okay.
Fuck. No!
It's a good thing that the episode's over, and I didn't say it was a kraken, it's just a giant... It's a huge tendril.
Spoiler alert, it's probably a kraken.
In Krakgar Lake?
Because I have... Yeah, no, I didn't not notice that.
Mm-hmm.
I did not. I was hoping it was just like, oh, some cute inspiration. Of course it wasn't.
It was, until I picked up your model when I was clearing the table
he looks
up.
real good.
He does.
He looks real good.
So, join us next week.
I'll paint him.
For probably a fight against a kraken, because now there's a giant tentacle pushing through the wall, letting all that clean, clear water into the tube. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Alright.
No! We're gonna die.
We'll see you guys then!
We're gonna die.